The great house at Collinwood in the year 1840, a time of great crisis for the Collins family. Deposed as master of Collinwood, Quentin Collins is on trial for his life on a charge of witchcraft. Only since the trial began has Quentin started to have doubts about the man he thought was his good friend, Gerard Stiles, who has become the new master of Collinwood. And on this night, Gerard is to learn that he, too, has deadly enemies.
Can you hear me? Who is it? Who's behind there? Gerard. Oh, what's happened to you, love? You gave me such a fright.
Someone tried to kill me.
Oh, Lord. Who was it?
I haven't the foggiest idea. Someone obviously wanted to strangle me. When did you come in?
Oh, just a moment ago.
You must have frightened him away. You saved my life, Letitia. I'm grateful.
I think whoever it was must have left by the window. I thought I heard someone behind the tray, but when I came over here, I didn't see anybody.
They might have come in by the window. They didn't leave that way.
Ah! A secret passageway.
I'm gonna go see where
No, you shouldn't, look. It might be dangerous.
I'll be right back. You wait right here.
Wait here, not on your life. You're not leaving me alone. Goes on a bit, don't it?
Yes. Staircase over there. Must be an exit around somewhere. It's maybe up there that the assailant made his escape. What are you gaping at?
Your shoes. There's mud on them. assuming it's none of your business, which it isn't. A servant was helping me from the carriage, and the imbecile lost his grip. My feet hit the ground. The pain was excruciating. You satisfied?
Yes. And I'm sorry I asked.
Well, the lord of the manor, inspecting all his properties.
This is no time to be funny, Gabriel. There's a murderer loose in the house.
Murderer, my dear?
Someone tried to kill me a while ago.
How extraordinary, Gerard. Now, who would think that a man like you would have enemies?
Did you know that there was a safety passage behind that panel there?
Of course I did. We used to play there as children. Oh, no, does that make me a suspect, Gerard?
Oh, I would be happy to accuse you, Gabriel, if you could walk.
There are some virtues to being a cripple. One does not get unjustly accused. Good night, both of you.
We are bloody calm about this all. Don't it bother you at all that someone almost got killed?
If someone isn't me. Oh, and, Mr. Stiles, I do pray that you're not murdered in your sleep tonight.
We both know that even you could do that, don't we, Gabriel?
Gerard, someone almost killed you. Don't you think you ought to send for the police?
I think I can handle it, Letitia. By the way, why did you come to the house this evening?
Oh, I almost forgot. Desmond asked me to give you a message. Quentin wants you to come and see him in the jail. Desmond says you never even answered his first note asking you to come. He's quite upset about it.
Yes, I don't blame him. I always meant to go, but I had a lot of business here to attend to. But I will make it a point to see Quentin tomorrow.
Well, Gabriel.
That mob outside, what are they waiting for?
Waiting for my beheading, they hope.
Are they there all the time?
It's their nightly entertainment. But as you can see, I'm quite all right. I must say, this is an unexpected pleasure.
Our life does hold some surprises, doesn't it? Well, I hear that your trial is going very well for you.
Yes, Desmond's done a very fine job. What's on your mind?
I'll get right to the point. What's on my mind is the future of Collinwood and the entire family.
What do you mean?
Now, your friend, Gerard Stiles, well, he isn't a friend, Quentin. Now, I don't know how he did it, but he is behind everything that's happened. The trial, your trial, the changing of the will, everything. And you're going to have to find some way to prove the will is invalid.
I must admit I've begun to have some grave doubts about Gerard. But I'll have to talk to him first.
Quentin, what good is talking going to do? If you don't do anything right away, you'll have yourself to blame if anything happens to Tad.
Tad? He's all right, isn't he?
Oh, he's all right for the moment. But I don't think he's going to live to be 21 and inherit any money. As long as Gerard Stiles is master of Collinwood.
I don't know what I'm going to be able to do. You have to give me time to think about it first.
No, we don't have time, Quentin.
That's very good, Carrie.
Oh, Daphne, I didn't hear you come in.
Well, don't cover it up. Let me look at it. Now, could that possibly be Jeremy Grimes?
How did you know?
I guessed.
But But you've never met him, have you?
Well, word has a way of getting around.
I don't understand.
You must have told Tad about Jeremy, and he told me.
He shouldn't have done that.
I'm sure he didn't mean any harm.
Jeremy's father doesn't like anyone in this house. And if he knew that Jeremy met me, he'd probably disown him. You won't say anything to anyone about it, will you?
No, of course not. Tell me, Carrie, why does Jeremy's father hate the Collinses so?
I don't know. Jeremy says he agrees with everything Mr. Trask says about Quentin, about him practicing witchcraft. He says whenever he talks to his father about it, he gets hysterical.
I'm afraid he isn't the only one who has gotten hysterical.
Daphne, what's going to happen to Quentin?
I don't know, Carrie. I really don't know.
Quentin, I'm terribly sorry I didn't come earlier to see you.
So am I. I think you have some explaining to do.
But Quentin, I don't understand. What is it that I have to explain?
I just wondered how it happens that the prosecutor of my case happens to be your very good friend Dawson. And why is he so determined to crucify me?
And am I to be held responsible for the actions against a former friend?
Former?
Had no one told you that Charles Dawson and I were no longer friends?
No. No one's told me anything.
Well, I was furious with him when he said he would accept the case, that he would prosecute against you. I asked him not to. I begged him not to, but he refused. He's a very, very ambitious man. He wants to make a name for himself, even at your expense. So I told him our friendship was finished, that I was going to stand with you, that I would not help him in any case whatsoever.
Well, now, I don't know what to say. You know, I want to believe you very much.
Quentin, why don't you judge me for my actions? Have I ever betrayed you in all the years that we were at sea together?
No.
And I told you that, as far as I was concerned, I merely held the position of a trustee or a caretaker until you are released and your innocence is established.
But I just wonder how it is that men like Barnabas and Desmond can be so much against you.
Yes. I don't understand it either. But they will be very interested to know that you and I have a common enemy.
What do you mean?
I was attacked last night.
Someone tried to kill you.
Very nearly did, had not Letitia been there to stop them.
Letitia?
Yes, I was in the drawing room. Someone snuck in through the secret passageway, through the panel, and where Letitia entered, it must have scared them off.
Did you see who it was?
No, I'm afraid I didn't. It happened too quickly, but it's obviously somebody that knows that house quite well.
And I just wonder who it is at Collinwood that would want to kill you.
What's more important, who's at Collinwood who wants to destroy the master of the house?
Well, now, what you're saying is that the person responsible for putting me in here is the same person who tried to kill you?
Yes, I believe so.
Well, then why can't we find out the answer? How come it is that this person is able to remain so anonymous all of this time?
I don't know.
Tell me something. Has Daphne received any more letters?
Yes, I'm afraid she has. Even more mysterious than ever.
You know, all of the trouble started when I began to receive those letters from Joanna. Now, it's just possible that the source of those letters is the answer to all of our trouble.
Yes. Yes, you once told me that you had received letters in a very familiar pattern.
Right.
Well, perhaps Daphne received letters in the same pattern. Believe me, I will find out.
And then, destroy the spirit.
If there is a spirit. Spirits don't usually attack people. No, I will find the source of the notes and work from there.
Well, you do whatever you think's best. And, you make sure that nothing happens to Daphne. Take care of yourself.
Believe me, now that I have been alerted, no one will get rid of me. God?
It's Joanna's perfume.
Oh, love, you gave me a start. What is it, Daphne?
Has there been anyone else in this room?
No, why?
There was a scent in the air, a perfume. It was very familiar to me.
Are you all right, love?
Yes, I'm fine.
Carrie, dear, you go on to your room now. Run along, love. I want to talk with Daphne. Now you just sit down over here and tell Letitia what's troubling you.
Letitia, is it true that you have a second sight?
Well, I have a certain gift. It's difficult to explain exactly what it is.
Could you use it now to help me?
Well, it ain't something I can just turn on and off, you know, like a water
Could you
tap.
try, Letitia, please?
What do you want me to do?
I want to know if there's a spirit in the house, an unfriendly spirit.
I don't feel any vibrations at all, love. I'm sorry. Like I say, it don't always work.
It's all right.
Well, if you could just tell me what's troubling...
What is it, Letitia?
Something is happening.
Tell me.
The vibrations. I can feel them now. There is a foreign spirit somewhere in this house.
Can you identify it?
No, but I know it's here. Here in this house.
Letitia, do you know where in the house the spirit is?
I can't tell you anymore, love. I just know it's here. It wasn't a moment ago, and it is now.
What am I going to do?
I overheard. It's Joanna.
Yes.
Who is Joanna?
I'm afraid she's someone that's risen from the dead.
Oh, the one that Samantha told about at Quentin's trial.
Yes, that's right. Excuse me.
Gerard, what's troubling her? You must tell me.
Gerard?
What is it? What's the matter?
I found it on the table.
Tonight, I will come back. This time, I shall succeed.
Succeed? I don't understand.
This isn't the first warning, Letitia. She's trying to kill me.
Kill you? Why?
Now, no one is going to kill you, Daphne. You must believe me.
Daphne, I want you to come to Rose Cottage with me and spend the night there.
But I can't do that.
Well, you can't very well stay here either, can you? Not if your life is in danger.
I've got no choice. Samantha, Edith, and Gabriel are all going out tonight. I have to stay here. Ted and Carrie will be alone.
It's odd, isn't it?
What is?
That whoever sent this letter knew that Daphne would be alone tonight. Because I had intended to go out myself. Now it's time to close the little mystery about Joanna Mills. It's you! It's really you!